Well, hello there. So I decided to make a video about Heartopia since I have played it so much on my free time and I have also spent so much on this game. So as someone who has like more than 100 hours in the game on Steam only and almost 40 hours on my cell phone, here is my review of the game. Keep in mind, I really like this game, but I am its #1 hater as well. So welcome to the good, the bad, and the absolute worst of Heartopia.
Okay, let's go.
So let's begin with, what is Heartopia? Heartopia is, according to Google, a free-to-play cozy multiplayer life simulator game developed by a company who, in my opinion, has an interesting name that was probably done in the 2000s with the inspo of Disney XD or something. You're telling me this company had years to get a name and the best name they could think of was XD? Okay, fine. Anyways, there's a variety of things that you can do on Heartopia, and that brings us to the first part of our video. The gameplay. The gameplay reminds me of the way you play Animal Crossing, but if Animal Crossing was a gacha. Most of the things you can do in-game are time-based, but you can just log in for an hour and then log in the next day to reap your rewards, and that will be perfectly fine, or you can spend more time doing basic things in the game. The things you can do while playing are your normal cozy game mechanics. You can fish, catch bugs, collect materials, caring for your pets, cooking, farming, creating furniture, flower crossbreeding, tailoring clothes, buying clothes and furniture to improve your house or your character to your liking. And there is also some mechanics I had never seen in a cozy game. Probably, like, if you ask me, it's because these gameplay mechanics, like, some of them are not as interesting as the other ones.
Boring!
Are bird watching, ice skating, puzzle solving, creating, limited and emphasis on limited, music and writing. Now, some of these activities are given to the player the first day. Fishing, collecting materials are the first one you're given, and then you are to make a choice between cooking and bug catching. And of course you are to pick the one that can improve your economy the most, so you choose cooking first so you can sell the meals for a higher profit. But then the rest of the hobbies became available at the level 17, if I am not mistaken, so you have to grind for them for some days before you experience the whole game, which is fine, but a lot of people just try the game for a couple of days before giving up. Also, some of the hobbies like puzzle solving, ice skating and tailoring clothes don't give you money in return, so it is kind of a waste of time. But the puzzles are cute and you can hang them on your walls, which is cute, I'll give them that. There are two specific hobbies, creating music and book writing, where you can create physical things. I think the hobbies are cool, like you can create your own songs, playing the instruments, but the keys of the instruments are very limited, so it makes it a very disappointing and frustrating mechanic. And also the fact that you cannot sell them and you can just give the CDs or the books, like what is the whole point? I understand that you can publish these novels and then you can spread them around your house so that other people can read them, but like they have a whole idea to make another Wattpad inside a game. Like you could at least make it more entertaining or give rewards for the effort. The only rewards we have for writing is to get some furniture. I mean, cute, but dude, you expect me to master a skill just because of a piece of furniture, not even some stars or badges. Mainly, I think these hobbies are half-baked. They are good ideas, but they are lacking, and that's it. The fishing is cool, but it's just too simple to make it fun. It's fun for a couple of hours, and then in the long run, it becomes tedious. The same with cooking, and farming is just a waiting game. I understand it is a cozy game, but cozy does not equals to half-baked gameplay. The only thing I really like is what it takes from gacha games, and that's saying something. It has a daily task system, which gives you a reason why to log in every day. And the more tasks you complete, the faster you can get to the next level, or as they call it, developer grade progression. The more DGB levels you acquire, the better rewards. After the level 30, the rewards get repetitive. Then it gets worse when we add the gacha system. This is the main reason of why I believe a lot of people are into Heartopia and why they are still playing it. Honestly, I have tons of hours in the MiHoYo games, mainly in Genshin, and I have a lot of experience in gachas. I understand the appeal, I know what it is like to have thousands of hours in Uma Musume and still not having the cards you need. My major is 5 stars and I still cannot go beyond S. Bro, I know I suck, but what the fuck. Anyways, yeah. I know that some gachas don't have a pity system. You are telling me that I have to spend more than 40 bucks on a gacha to get the cute things for my freaking home and only got duplicates. No, I won't be screaming to the computer during this whole segment, but believe me when I tell you, this is the worst gacha system that I have ever played. So, for beginners, the game has not one, not two, not three, but as of right now, 7 currencies. And I will be explaining them, but like, why would you need 7 currencies? Are we insane? So we have the free ones, the gold, which is the main currency of the games. You can get it by selling stuff like your dishes, your vegetables, etc. Moonlight crystals, which you can get by logging in every day, and there is an unique gacha for them where you can get a specific outfit. But thing is that you get like 15 moonlight crystals every other day. And I am not kidding. You see here, you have different colors of the outfit and 2 different designs. But to get one outfit, like the whole outfit, you will need 2,000 crystals. You get these crystals, yeah, but there is absolutely no reason why the prices of the balls get higher. You could get the whole outfit for less if you end up landing in a specific item. If you land in the dress, you will get the whole outfit. However, I am just going to give you the drop rates here. So well then, continuing with the currency, because we are still talking about the free currency, we have the wishing stars. These are more tricky as at the beginning of the game you get a lot of them with the missions. But the more time you spend on the game, the only way to get them is by battle passes, your mascot giving them to you, or daily mission. And these are used for almost all of the cuter things. This is awful. I hate this currency the most. I will show you what are the items that cost coins and the items that cost stars. Now you tell me which ones are cuter. Now finally we will move to paid currencies, which are red heart diamonds. You pay for them your regular gacha coin. If you are a Genshin player, you can compare them to Primogen. And with red heart diamonds, you can buy exhibition tickets. 10 diamonds equals to 1 ticket, and a pool for 10 furniture or clothes items costs 60 tickets. Basically, you're paying more or less 8 bucks for a pool. When you consider that the whole game does not let you farm for red heart diamonds or tickets, and that the gacha does not have a pity system, well, you're going to want to uninstall the game. Like I should have done, honestly. The game does has a story, but honestly I did not read it because to me the characters don't have personalities at all, and that is one of the main problems with the game. So let's continue with characters and story. People who have been playing Heartopia, let's not lie here, we don't know what the story is about. At the beginning I was reading the story, but in summary it had something to do about these beings in the island and how most of the villages have experienced these out of the ordinary events in the island. Look, I don't know what the story is about, and that is my fault completely. I cannot say anything about that. You see, the thing is, the story does not have a reward system. I hate to compare this to Genshin again, but like in Genshin or in every other miHoYo gacha game and almost any other game, you get a reward after hearing the story or after watching the story. Here, after the cutscenes, there's nothing. Like, you get nothing. There is no way to farm things so you can pull for the gacha. So, like, it's pointless to know the story, if you know what I mean. So, I think it is my fault, but I also think, like, they should be giving us something for reading the story. You know, at least they could add some cutscenes. The only cutscenes that you get are event-related. Yeah, I know, I don't need the whole story to be animated, but still. Some of the character designs are fine. The main ones people remember are Benya the fisher, Blanc the farmer, Atara the town's mayor, and Annie, the pink-haired girl. They are cute, but Heartopia is lacking a lot in making their personalities interesting. I love their designs, but even though I like Plank, I am talking to a wall. The dialogues are repetitive, the characters don't have a friendship system or anything. Honestly, yeah, it's a multiplayer, people are creative, and you are not going to feel alone since there are real people around you and you can interact with them. If people lose interest in the game, it will be done for, since the characters are just your regular merchants anyway. The cancellation. The developers decided to make a black person perform a monkey animation after eating a mushroom. I read somewhere that they acknowledged this, and that is true. I saw the development team response in Discord, but the scene is still in the game. I did not record it since I was not planning on making this like a whole as YouTube channel for a video. So I got the cutscene like 4 days ago, and I'm not sure if it was a glitch, but like, take it off the game. If you are going to apologize for it, take it off. There is also the fact that there's a lack of representation in hairstyles and limited skin option. I know that people who defend the game say that the game was mainly for the Chinese audience. Fair enough, they are now creating some other hair textures, but why does everything has to be paid for? Are you not getting enough money with the gacha? The other reasons why people have not liked the game are things like the use of AI, but as of right now they have denied this and stated that the game only uses AI to translate texts. You can speak with people of other countries with the help of AI, as the language will be automatically translated. Tons of people have said that the company uses AI in other aspects of the game that they are not disclosing. We are not sure about that. I mean, allegedly, like other YouTubers say, I don't. Anyways, the last thing people are angry with the developers are mainly how the game is expensive and the gameplay mechanics, but we have talked enough about that, I think. Comparison chart. Now that I have explained why Heartopia is not as good as a game as I wish it was, let's use this table to compare what the good points about the game are, and the bad ones and the worst ones. The good parts about the game are, for me, that it has cute NPC designs, there is a variety of things to do early game. You can speak with people around the world with the help of AI. You can create your house to your liking. Character customization, although it is very limited, it is cute and there is no gender, so you can create any avatar you like. And the clothes and furniture items are cute, mostly. But that's it for me. And in the bad aspects about the game, like there's not enough skin tones, a lack of representation, boring stories, a lack of depth in the different hobbies, repetitive quests that do not involve any story progression. Is there even a story progression in the game? Is our character supposed to be doing something? Is our character even relevant to the story? Boring NPCs, very limited dialogues with the NPCs. There is not even a relationship system, very limited things to do with your pets. Only one merchant in the whole game buys your stuff. Not being able to sell things with the multiplayer aspect. And what the fuck is this thing? Why is someone grading our houses and giving us like a point system? And why are these rewards so fucking... Look, I could keep going all day about the things that I don't like about the game. And you all know what the worst aspects about the game are.
And on top of the pyramid, going 3 for 3, once again, is Maddie.
To no one's surprise, I hate the gacha system. And for me, that is the worst thing about Heartopia, along with the fact that you are not able to farm for badges. The company is also kind of problematic. I mean, the game has a lot of things to improve, but I cannot lie. Even in the state it is now, I have spent hours in the game, so I don't know if it is because there is a lack of cozy online multiplayer games or just because I love to spend money on cute things, but I digress. Let's move to the final part of the video. Final conclusion. Now, I have been giving Heartopia a hard time, but let's be honest here. I have spent money on this game. I know it is fun. I just wish the developers will make improvements of the game instead of just releasing more gachas for us to spend money. I spent money on the first house decorations I saw because they were cute, but I will not be spending money in the next one or the next one after that because I have grown tired of the gacha system already and I have been just playing Heartopia for like couple of months. Yeah, the game is going to be losing its spark eventually, like every other game, but your game has a lifespan of 2 months. Like, and the reason why I keep playing it, it's not that I like it anymore, it's that I spent money, so I don't want it to go to waste. Now, you can argue that I am not the main demographic of the game, but who is it then? Children? I doubt it. They are asking for a lot of money to be spent to get their rewards, and then you can say, oh, the things you can get with the money are not even necessary. You don't have to get them, so it's your fault that you're spending money. That is true, but it's also true for all of the gachas. You never need the gacha stuff to finish the main quests. They show it to your face every time they can. And with multiplayer, you can see people building their houses and riding their My Little Pony cars everywhere. First thing I see when you log in is a red dot in the My Little Pony gacha. Yes, all gachas do this, and the reason why I am mad at it is not because it's predatory gacha. Like, I am a gacha enjoyer, for God's sake. It is that the gacha system is horrible. I know lots of people like this game, I do too, but that is not the reason why I shouldn't be speaking about the flaws that it has. If you ask me if I would recommend the game, I will tell you I 100% wouldn't recommend it, but it's a cute gacha game if you have lots of willpower to not spend money on it. I just wish it gets better and the developers find ways to at least let us farm the gacha badges, or at least the red diamond crystals. I know it seems like I have ranted for like 10 minutes about a game that I hate, but in the contrary, I really enjoy it, okay? I don't know, man, I have said enough. At the end of the day, I created a whole ass YouTube channel to share my opinion, so please let me know how you feel about the game. As of right now, this will be my leave. That's it. Thank you for watching, I guess.